Hello. Thank you for returning to watch this video. I am going to go slower as I'm now putting subtitles on in quite a few languages, and I've had comments saying I talk too fast and the subtitles go too quickly. So, what's been happening since the last entry, I Hear You Cry? I had received an email from Waltham Forest Council today. Derek McLean, my housing officer, again threatening eviction because I've got a door camera. Apparently a door camera is antisocial behaviour according to Waltham Forest Council. Antisocial. And yet my housing officer has seen that door camera for 2 years now and said nothing until recently. My neighbours have seen it for as long as they've been here. They've said nothing. Up until the point I watched someone breaking the COVID restrictions back in April, and I reported them to the police, and then all of a sudden, we don't like the door camera. I'm going too fast again, aren't I? Anyway, so I've responded back asking why is he chasing me, and he's not chasing all the antisocial behaviour from the other residents in the block. And I've also put a complaint in against him because he can't have it both ways. They can't say I've got a single point of contact and then allow any Tom, Dick or Harry to email me. And once again I've asked for where they're getting their powers from to take my rights away by giving me a single point of contact. An unending single point of contact without any grounds for objection or appeal. A single point of contact which, as far as I can see, is only empowered by the behaviour and vexatiousness policy that was enacted by Waltham Forest Council in January this year, which they say it isn't being empowered under, but they refuse to tell me under where they're getting their powers from to restrict my rights. And what have I done wrong, apart from ask questions and try to get them to enforce powers on others that they're supposed to be enforcing? I've tried getting in touch with my MP again. His office hasn't called me back again, despite the fact they said they were going to. I've left a message for Emma Best, the deputy chair of the Conservative Party in Woodford and Chingford, who's my MP's party. I've left a message for the Housing Ombudsman. I've sent an email to my councillors. Apparently I was told that councillors don't need to talk to people to take action on your behalf. I think that's wrong, but I can only go by what Mark Hines has told me. Of course, he won't put that in writing. No one in Waltham Forest puts anything in writing unless they want to be threatening. So I've also put another complaint into Antisocial Behaviour Team to lodge a complaint against my housing officer for being threatening and intimidating, which is an antisocial behaviour. Or is he exempt because he works for the council? It's only residents that are under the requirements of their policies. If they are exempt, tell me they're exempt. And why they're exempt. What powers. This is what Waltham Forest Council and other councils do not understand. They can't just, as is the case on the Information Commissioner's website, because I formed part of the are you alright there, Caspie? I helped form the precedent for this. They have to explain their answers and their actions. They cannot just say you have a single point of contact or tell you why they are giving you a single point of contact. It has to be seen to be fair and reasonable. They have to explain where they're getting the power from, why they're giving me a single point of contact, not just because they don't like me asking questions, which is what it comes down to. Waltham Forest don't want to answer questions. The chief executive, Martin Esom, has refused to answer any of my direct emails, and how I see it, Martin Esom has put me under a single point of contact under his own authority. As far as I can work out, this feels like it's coming from the top, and everyone's being told, single point of contact, don't talk to Gibbons. He's awkward, he's annoying, we don't want to talk to him. Unless they can prove otherwise, that's what I believe. And I am sticking to my guns on this. Take me to court, Waltham Forest Council. Let's see what the judge says. I will listen to a judge or a solicitor or both. But I won't listen to people that won't actually answer direct questions, i.e. housing. I don't know if they're racist or they're discriminating against me on the grounds of my disability, or both. I cannot get the evidence out of Waltham Forest Council to actually work that bit out. Either way, my housing officer is shoddy. Housing are shoddy. They have poor customer service, along with my counsellors, who refuse to talk to me. They won't even answer direct questions. I've emailed them and they won't even answer my emails. What is that about? Why have I upset so many people just for asking why? I think I'll do a whole video on that one word. It is the most dangerous word in my vocabulary. Why? I don't want to know how you do it. I want to know why you do it. I need to understand. I'm autistic. Like most autistic people, if we can understand, we're happy. If we're told you do this and not told why, we won't do it most of the time. If it doesn't make sense to do what you're instructed, we'll need someone to explain to us why you want us to do this. I don't know. I think I've been talking too fast again. Sorry, people across the globe. See what I mean about the keyboard? The cats. Anyway, weekend now. I've changed my clothes. I've had a shower. I've been ill for a couple of days. The change of seasons, it's the flu sort of thing. It's not COVID. If this is COVID, then why worry about it? But I can understand COVID being awkward. But I don't understand all this lockdown when hardly anyone is dying from COVID. I would only see a lockdown as important if people were dying in thousands. More people die every winter from flu or from cold than they do from COVID. If you extrapolate the latest figures, where we've got therapies and treatments now, which we didn't have 6 months ago, a lot more people are going to die this winter just from not being able to put the heating on in this country than they are from COVID. So why don't we lock it down just because people are dying from the cold? Very odd. What's that for time? 9 minutes, I'll make that roughly. So, thank you for watching. I will be putting another video up over the weekend about the Aqua Optimal water filter. I've recorded a few bits of it when I first got it, but I've been testing it for 3 or 4 days, and I'll be finishing that video off this weekend. I'll be putting that one up, and it's a doozy. I do like this new water filter, but I'll go into detail about that then. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share these videos, please. I've had another 2 subscribers since I started this 10-minute routine. So thank you for those subscribers. Comments, thumbs up, always helpful, always helps on the YouTube algorithm. And please watch to the end. Thank you. I'll speak to you shortly.